God says, "My child, listen carefully, for this message is not for everyone. It has been sent to you, and only you, for a reason. Do not ignore this. Do not dismiss this. Do not speak of this to anyone. The heavens have intervened to bring this to your attention because what is happening behind the scenes is far more dangerous than you realize. Archangel Michael has been dispatched to deliver this warning, and you must act swiftly. Time is running out. The enemy has moved in silence, planning things against you, making decisions without your knowledge, and now, the final moment has arrived. If you do not take this seriously, you will regret it. There are whispers in dark rooms, conversations you have not heard, plans unfolding without your consent. A photograph, your photograph, has been sent. Someone close, someone connected to a family you thought you knew, has taken it upon themselves to move against you in a way you never expected. My child, open your eyes. This is not by accident. This is not a misunderstanding. This is not a mistake. This is deliberate. This is calculated. This has been planned. And now, it is reaching the final stage. Do you understand what is happening? Do you feel the urgency in your spirit? That unease you have felt recently, that strange energy around you, that shift in the atmosphere, it has all been leading to this moment. You are being watched. You are being monitored. And now, your image, your identity, has been placed in the hands of someone with power. Someone who can change your destiny in an instant. Someone who has been waiting for the right opportunity to act. This is not just about a picture. This is about control. This is about manipulation. This is about deception on a level you have not yet seen. They have discussed your future without your knowledge. They have bargained over your path without your consent. They have used your name, your face, your life, as if it belongs to them. And my child, I cannot allow this to continue. This is why I have sent this message. This is why I have intervened. This is why you are reading these words right now. Archangel Michael is standing guard over you, but you must be aware. You must act wisely. You must not let your emotions cloud your judgment. The one who has done this is not a stranger. They are not someone from far away. They are near. They are within reach. They smile in your face while hiding their true intentions. And they are expecting you to remain blind. They believe you will not see through their plan. They believe you will stay silent. But my child, this is the moment to open your mouth. This is the moment to break free. This is the moment to reclaim what is yours. What is coming next will shock you. In the next few hours, a revelation will take place. You will hear something, see something, receive something that will confirm every word I am speaking to you now. And when that moment comes, do not ignore it. Do not brush it aside. That is your sign. That is your moment. That is your proof. The exposure is here. This is about more than just betrayal. This is about spiritual warfare. The enemy has been using people as pawns in his game, manipulating their minds, filling their hearts with jealousy, greed, and wickedness. And they have fallen into his trap. They have made decisions that they will regret. They have set things in motion that they cannot undo. But you, my child, you have been chosen to see. You have been chosen to break the cycle. You have been chosen to walk away from this deception before it is too late. Do not confront them directly. Do not show them your suspicion. Watch. Listen. Pay attention to their words, their actions, their reactions. The truth will slip through their lips without them realizing it. They will expose themselves in ways they never expected. And when they do, you will know exactly what to do. You will know exactly who to cut off. You will know exactly what steps to take. I am your protector. I am your shield. I am your defender. And I will not allow the enemy's plan to succeed. But you must do your part. You must open your eyes. You must break free from the illusion. You must walk in wisdom. The next few days are critical. The next few hours are urgent. Do not let your guard down. A great shift is coming. Everything you thought you knew is about to change. People you trusted will be unmasked. Conversations you never expected to hear will be spoken in front of you. The truth will no longer be hidden. And my child, you must be ready. Because once you see it, you cannot unsee it. Once you know, you cannot unknow. Once the exposure happens, there is no turning back. Now, my child, prepare yourself. Something is about to happen that will change everything. Keep your spirit strong. Keep your faith unshaken. Keep your trust in me. You are not alone. You are protected. And no matter what the enemy has planned, his plans will fail. Because I have already declared your victory. My beloved child, listen closely, for this message is for you alone. The time has come for what was hidden to be revealed, and what was spoken in secret to be brought into the light. You have been walking a path filled with uncertainty, surrounded by faces you believed to be filled with love, by voices you thought carried truth, by hands you once reached for in trust. But I, your God, see beyond the surface. I see what lies beneath the words spoken in daylight and the whispers exchanged in the darkness. I see the intentions of hearts, the movements of hands, the hidden plots that have been woven around you, and today, I bring forth a revelation that must not be ignored. Archangel Michael stands before you even now, sword in hand, guarding you against the unseen forces that have been gathering, against the spiritual and earthly threats that have crept too close to your life. He speaks, not to the world, but to you alone. What he has seen, what he has uncovered, must not be spoken to another. Do not tell anyone what you are about to hear. Keep it in your heart, guard it with wisdom, and prepare yourself for what is to come. There are those who smile at you but carry hidden motives, those who have walked beside you while secretly forging a path meant to lead you into a place of vulnerability. You have sensed it, haven't you? You have felt that something is not quite right, that something is shifting in the atmosphere around you. That is because the unseen battle has been raging, and now, the moment of exposure has arrived. What you could not understand before will now be made clear. Your image, your presence, your very essence is being presented before eyes you have never met, before those who weigh and measure with motives not aligned with my will. An investor, someone of power, someone with influence, someone whose hands hold the ability to shape destinies, is being shown your face. But this is not being done for your benefit, my child. This is not being done to uplift you or to bring you into favor. No, this is being done with an intention that is not pure, not righteous, not aligned with my divine plan for your life. Who has done this? Who has placed your image before them? You must understand, my child, that not all family is family in spirit. Blood may bind in the natural, but the heart reveals the true nature of one's alignment. There is someone within the fold, someone within the familiar walls of your life, who has taken your image, your essence, and placed it upon an altar of their own desires. Whether for gain, for control, for manipulation, or for reasons still hidden, they have done this without your knowledge. But I have seen. I have watched. And now I bring it into the open so that you may act with wisdom and strength. Do not be afraid, for I am with you. The hands that have moved in secrecy will not prevail, for my hand moves mightier. But you must be vigilant. You must be discerning. You must not walk as though nothing has changed, for indeed, everything has shifted. Those you trusted without question must now be examined in the light of my wisdom. Those whose words once soothed must now be weighed against the truth I place within you. This is not a time to react in haste, nor is it a time to confront with anger. Instead, this is a time for strategic wisdom, for prayerful steps, for quiet yet powerful movements. You will know what to do. You will know how to act. My spirit will guide you, will whisper to you in the moments you need to hear, will turn your steps away from danger and lead you into the path of victory. Understand this, my child, when exposure comes, it is not to bring destruction but to bring freedom. What has been hidden in darkness cannot harm you when it is brought into my light. The enemy has sought to weave a plan, but his works are already unraveling. The trap that was meant for you is breaking apart. The hands that sought to trade your name, your identity, your presence for their own gain will find themselves empty-handed. I will not allow my chosen one to be placed in a snare that I have not already made a way of escape from. But heed my words, do not be naive. Do not dismiss this warning. Do not take lightly the revelation that is unfolding before you. What you do in this time will shape what follows. Who you trust, who you allow close, who you confide in, these decisions will matter more than ever before. Walk carefully, but walk with confidence, for you do not walk alone. Archangel Michael and the hosts of heaven stand at your side, unseen but mighty, ready to shield, to protect, to intervene when necessary. Watch the signs. Pay attention to the shifts in behavior around you. Do not ignore the sudden pauses, the unexplained hesitations, the looks exchanged when they think you are not watching. These are the markers of exposure. The truth is rising, and as it does, those who thought they could move unnoticed will begin to falter. Their words will slip, their actions will betray them, their own conscience will trouble them. You need only stay attuned, stay prayerful, stay within the covering I have placed over you. And know this, my beloved, what was meant for your harm, I will turn for your good. The very act of betrayal, the very scheme designed to manipulate, will become the platform from which you rise. What was placed in motion to steal from you will instead be the catalyst for your increase. I am your God, and I do not allow my beloved to be taken advantage of without recompense. Justice is mine, and I will move in ways you do not yet see. But you must be wise. Do not speak too soon. Do not reveal what you now know to those who would twist it against you. Hold your peace and move in my timing. There will be a moment to speak, but this is a moment to observe, to listen, to prepare. Trust that I am leading you. Trust that I have already made the way clear. Trust that no weapon formed against you shall prosper, and every tongue that rises against you shall be silenced in due time. My love for you is unshaken. My protection over you is unbreakable. My plan for you is still unfolding, and no scheme of man can alter what I have declared over your life. Be still, my child, and know that I am God. Watch, listen, and move as I direct. You will see my hand at work. You will witness my justice. You will walk in my victory. This message is for you alone. Keep it, guard it, and let it strengthen you for what is ahead. I am with you, now and always. God says, my child, listen carefully. A warning has been sent, a divine alert whispered into your spirit, but you have been distracted. There is a document before you, a paper that looks harmless, a deal that appears beneficial. But do not be deceived, for the ink that touches that page carries betrayal. Your brother, whom you have trusted, whom you have loved, is standing at the crossroads of loyalty and deception. His heart has been divided, his intentions clouded, and he is being influenced by forces that do not have your best interest at heart. You may feel uncertain right now, wondering if you are imagining things. You have noticed the changes, the hesitation in his voice, the avoidance of eye contact, the conversations that suddenly stop when you enter the room. Do not ignore these signs, my child. The enemy moves in subtle ways, weaving manipulation into what seems like innocent transactions. You must be vigilant. You must be discerning. Archangel Michael has been dispatched to stand guard over you, to shield you from unseen traps. There are discussions happening without your knowledge, decisions being made that could alter your path. Someone, a figure moving in silence, is attempting to use your image, your work, your name, for their own gain. They have approached an investor, presenting an opportunity that should have been yours. Your photo, your details, your efforts, handed over by someone you never expected to betray you. Do not be shaken, my child. This exposure is not to bring you fear but to awaken you. The enemy thought you would remain blind, that you would sign without question, that you would accept what was placed before you without seeking my wisdom. But I am your protector, your shield. I have seen what was done in secret, and now I bring it to light. You are at a turning point. This moment will test your discernment, your patience, and your faith. You may feel pressure to agree, to trust, to move forward despite the warnings in your spirit. But my child, I am telling you, wait. Do not rush. Do not let emotions cloud your judgment. The consequences of signing that paper would extend beyond what you can see. It is not just about money. It is about control, about manipulation, about access to what is rightfully yours. There is a woman involved in this deception. She has whispered words into the ears of those close to you, planting seeds of doubt, stirring confusion. She has presented herself as helpful, as wise, as someone who understands the situation. But she moves with hidden motives. She has encouraged your brother to act in ways he never would have considered before. This woman's influence has led to actions that will soon be revealed. My child, you may feel anger rising within you, a deep disappointment at the thought of betrayal from those you love. But do not let bitterness take root. This exposure is for your protection. I am allowing you to see the truth now so that you do not suffer later. What was meant to be your downfall will become your testimony. What was plotted against you will turn in your favor. I have not forgotten you. I have not left you vulnerable. Archangel Michael stands beside you, sword drawn, ready to cut off every attack of the enemy. You will not be harmed. You will not be deceived. But you must listen. The next steps you take must be with wisdom. Before you move, seek me. Before you respond, pray. Before you sign, discern. A message will come soon, perhaps a phone call, an email, a slip of the tongue that reveals what was meant to be hidden. Pay attention. When the truth is confirmed, do not react in anger. Move in silence. Gather what you need to know. And when the moment is right, you will speak with authority, and the plans of the enemy will collapse. Your name will not be used for another's gain. Your identity will not be stolen. Your efforts will not be misused. What belongs to you will be secured, for I, the Lord, have spoken. Hold fast, my child. The exposure has begun. What was meant to trap you has already failed. Walk in wisdom, and know that I am fighting for you.